Did you know that cancer cells are actually immortal? Yes, you heard that right. Unlike normal cells that die after a certain number of divisions, cancer cells can keep dividing and growing indefinitely. These cellular villains, with their unique characteristics, pose a significant challenge in the field of medicine. For years, we've been operating under the belief that chemotherapy drugs work by stopping cancer cells from dividing. But recent scientific discoveries have turned this belief on its head. Researchers from the University of Wisconsin-Madison have found that these drugs don't work like we thought they did. Instead of stopping the cells from dividing, they alter the process, like a sneaky saboteur changing the blueprints of a building. This can sometimes result in new cells that are so abnormal they end up kicking the bucket. This revelation is like finding out your favorite detective novel has a plot twist you never saw coming. It explains why our previous attempts to find new chemotherapy drugs, based solely on stopping cellular division, have been like trying to catch fish with a net full of holes. So while cancer cells have been pulling a Houdini on us all this time, scientists have been playing detective, trying to understand their tricks and find a way to stop them. It's a high-stakes game of cat and mouse, and the prize is no less than the future of medicine. Enter microtubule poisons, the unsung heroes in the fight against cancer. They're like the unexpected guest who saves the day in a thrilling movie plot. Now if you're thinking, micro, what now? Don't worry, we're not about to dive into a complex biochemistry lecture. Think of microtubule poisons as the underdogs, the surprise players in the cancer battlefield, not quite getting the limelight, but doing some serious heavy lifting. For the longest time, we thought these guys were like bouncers at a club, stopping cancer cells from dividing and multiplying, but recent studies have thrown a curveball, indicating that they're more like party crashers, disrupting the normal flow and creating a bit of a mess. You see, instead of acting like a red light, halting the cancer cells in their tracks, these microtubule poisons are more like a mischievous imp, messing with the process of division itself. They interfere with the mitosis, the process of cell division, leading to abnormal division, and potentially the death of the tumor cells. It's like they've been playing a game of chess all along. Instead of taking out the king, they've been subtly manipulating the game, altering the rules and causing chaos in the enemy's ranks. And this strategy, my friends, seems to be working. This surprising discovery has flipped the script on what we thought we knew about cancer treatment. So it turns out our unexpected heroes, the microtubule poisons, don't stop the villain, but they sure do mess up their plans. And isn't that what all great heroes do? They don't just defeat the enemy, they disrupt their plans, throw them off their game, and ultimately save the day. So here's to the unsung heroes in the fight against cancer, the microtubule poisons. May they continue to mess up the villain's plans and bring us closer to a world free from cancer. With this new understanding, the fight against cancer is entering a new frontier. Imagine, if you will, a group of intrepid explorers armed with nothing but their wits and determination, venturing into uncharted territory. That's us, the scientific community, venturing into the unknown realms of cancer treatment. We're not just trying to stop cancer cells from dividing anymore. No, we're getting creative here. We're looking at how we can alter the process of cell division itself, cause a bit of chaos, and hope that the cancer cells throw in the towel. Now, don't get me wrong, this isn't about creating anarchy for the sake of it. It's about causing just the right amount of disruption to lead to tumor cell death. And what does this mean for future cancer treatments, you might ask? Well, it opens up a whole new world of possibilities, my friends. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is still very much a work in progress. It's like trying to complete a marathon. We've made it past the halfway point, but there's still a long way to go. The road ahead is filled with challenges and unknowns, but we're ready. We're armed with new knowledge, a fresh perspective, and a renewed sense of hope. So while the fight against cancer is far from over, we're armed with new knowledge and a renewed sense of hope. The battle is not won yet, but with this new strategy in our arsenal, we're certainly one step closer to victory. So, are we on the brink of a medical breakthrough? Well, let's just say we've got our foot in the door. The recent discovery about microtubule poisons has turned our understanding of chemotherapy on its head. No longer just a cellular division stop sign, these drugs are now seen as agents of change, altering the process of mitosis and sometimes leading to the death of new cancer cells. This revelation could potentially change the entire landscape of cancer treatment. We've seen the global fight against cancer intensify, with scientists across the world working tirelessly to decipher this complex disease. The strides we've taken so far have been remarkable, and there's a palpable sense of optimism in the air. We're piecing together the puzzle one discovery at a time. So, while we may not have found the magic bullet for cancer yet, we're certainly getting closer. So, if you want to keep abreast of the latest developments in the fascinating world of research, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.